भी करती है।
Okay, Monica, you can start.
जय सच्चिदानंद दादा।
हाँ, जय सच्चिदानंद। દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, પ્રેમનો અમૃત પાવું છે, પ્રેમનો અમૃત પાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદા ભજનની રડ મને લાગી, દાદા ભજનની રડ લાગી, ભક્તિ રસમાં નાવું છે, ભક્તિ રસમાં નાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, સાગર નૈયા મારી ડોલે, સાગર
નૈયા મારી ડોલે,
સામે કિનારે મારે જાવું છે, સામે કિનારે મારે જાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, જીવન મારું બન્યું વકારો, જીવન મારું બન્યું વકારો, દાદા ચરણ મારે છે, દાદા ચરણ દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદા તમારી આજ્ઞામાં રહીને, દાદા તમારી આજ્ઞામાં રહીને, જ્ઞાનામૃત મારે પીવું છે, જ્ઞાનામૃત મારે પીવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદા વિતરાગીની દીક્ષા પામી, દાદા વિતરાગીની દીક્ષા પામી, દાદા જેવું મારે થાવું છે, દાદા જેવું મારે થાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, પ્રેમનો અમૃત પાવું છે, પ્રેમનો અમૃત પાવું છે, ગીત મારે ગાવું છે, દાદાનું ગીત
મારે ગાવું છે.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay, quickly. Now Kalamo, number 1, Shreya Didi.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત માનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ન દુભાય, ન દુભાવાય કે દુભાવવા પ્રત્યે ન અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત માનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ન દુભાય એવી સ્યાદવાદ વાણી, સ્યાદવાદ મનન અને સ્યાદવાદ મનન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો. તે સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
Please, number 2.
હરે સચ્ચિદાનંદ. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માનો ધર્મનો કેન્દ્ર પણ દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ ધર્મનો કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અહમ ન દુભાય, ન દુભાવાય કે દુભાવા પ્રત્યે ન અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને કોઈ પણ ધર્મનું કિંચિત માત્ર પણ પ્રમાણ ન દુભાય એવી સ્યાદાદ વાણી, સ્યાદાદ વર્તન અને સ્યાદાદ મનન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
Number 3, Khushi. Ahmedabad.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી ઉપદેશક, સાધુ સાધ્વી કે આચાર્યનો અવર્ણવાદ, અપરાધ, અવિનય ન કરવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
Kushal, number 4.
हे दादा भगवान, मुझसे किसी भी देहधारी जीवात्मा के प्रति मात्र भी ठेस न पहुंचे, ऐसी किसी भी
Above Tiraskar.
अभाव तिरस्कार मुझसे कभी ना हो, न किसी के द्वारा कराया जाए एवं किसी को ऐसा करने का अनुमोदन ना दिया जाए, ऐसी आप मुझे परम शक्ति दें.
Okay, Khushi, Chennai, number 5.
હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માની સાથે ક્યારે પણ કઠોર ભાષા, તંતીની ભાષા ન બોલાય, ન બોલાવાય કે બોલવા પ્રત્યે ન અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્માની, હે દાદા ભગવાન, કોઈ કઠોર ભાષા, તંતીની ભાષા બોલે તો મને મૃદુ રુજુ ભાષા બોલવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
Monica, number 6.
હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેહધારી જીવાત્મા કે પ્રતિ સ્ત્રી, પુરુષ યા નપુંસક ગમે તે લિંગધારી હોય તો તેના સંબંધમાં કિંચિત માત્ર પણ વિષય વિકાસ સંબંધી દોષો, ઈચ્છાઓ, ચેષ્ટાઓ યા વિચાર સંબંધી દોષો ના કિયા જાય, ના કરવાયા જાય, કરતા કે પ્રતિ ના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો. મને નિરંતર નિર્વિકાર રહેવાની પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
Shreya, number 7.
હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ રસમાં લુપ્તપણું ન કરાય એવી શક્તિ આપો. તમારો ખોરાક લેવાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
Keval, number 8.
Hey, Father Bhagwan, please give me infinite strength to never utter untrue or adverse things for anyone, either in one's presence or absence.
Divya.
હે દાદા ભગવાન, મારે દુઃખ કલ્યાણ કરવાનું નિમિત્ત બનવાનું પરમ શક્તિ આપો. શક્તિ આપો.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay. Shailesh Dada, 3 mantra bolaya, please.
નમો વિતરાગાય, નમો અરિહંતાનમ, નમો સિદ્ધાનમ, નમો આયરિયાનમ, નમો વજ્જાયાનમ, નમો લોય સવ સાહુનમ,
સાહુણમ
એસો પંચન મુક્કારો, સૌ પાવપણાસનમ, મંગલાણં ચ સૌવેસિમ,
मंगलानां च सौलेसिं
पद्मं हवै मंगलम
Padvam Havai Mangalam.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय
जय सच्चिदानंद
सच्चिदानंद
Jai Sachidanand. Keval, daily prayer. Loudly, please.
Hey Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I never compromise on health, so that my body as an instrument is always helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and satsang. I will always remain sincere in studies. I will always stay from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please share your divine grace such that I never ever miss my satsang. I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul that the more resources to oblige others for the best religion. I will always remain sincere, moral, and pure in mind, speech, body, and in all my dealing with self and everyone lives with me. A man of personality are excellent exactly as Dada Bhagwan. O Dada Bhagwan, I pray the result to always listen to my parents and never back answer them arrogantly. Please give me infinite inner strength in this regards. Jesus Vichidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. How was your week with your parents?
Good.
Good? 100%?
No, one time I got angry.
One time you get angry. What happened?
I was trying to find something in my parents my parents weren't really helping me.
Oh, Mama said no, Papa said no.
Mama.
Mama, okay. Study prayer in, who knows English? Itaksiba.
Yes, sir. Oh, Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break my all barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me studying. Please shower your divine grace and break the valleys on my vision and give me best me that infinite inner strength to learning my best. Sister Sachidanand.
I said, how is the study going on?
My study is going good.
How can you say good? Your math is your problem in math. How can you say good?
I'm doing every day.
No, I know, but you have to say that my math is, I had problem with my math test and I'm working hard. Okay?
Yes, I'm working hard.
Yeah, that first you have to say,
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay. Divya, hey Dada Bhagwan. Hey Dada Bhagwan.
हे दादा भगवान
Bhagwan.
हम
हम
हैं आपके
हैं
बच्चे,
आपके बच्चे
दिल के
दिल
हैं
के हैं
सच्चे।
सच्चे
फिर भी है कच्चे।
कच्चे
काम
हम
करेंगे
हैं
अच्छे।
अच्छे
Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand. Okay. Dada Bhagwan, separation, prayer, English, Keval.
Hey, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, your separate body self Keval is separate. Oh, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are real. Body self Keval is relative. Hey, pure soul, Dada Bhagwan, you are permanent. Body self Keval is temporary.
Hey, Gujarati, Chennai.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન તમે જુદા છો મોનિકા જુદા છે હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન તમે રિયલ છો મોનિકા રિલેટિવ છે હે શુદ્ધાત્મા દાદા ભગવાન તમે પરમનન્ટ છો મોનિકા ટેમ્પરરી છે જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ
Jai Sachidanand. Hindi, Pune.
हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान आप अलग हैं दर्शना अलग है हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप रिलेटिव हैं, दर्शना टेम्परेरी है। हे शुद्धात्मा दादा भगवान, आप परमानेंट हैं, दर्शना टेम्परेरी है। जय श्री
Okay, जय सच। आपने पढ़ा के ऐसे आंख बंद करके बोला?
आग बंद करके बोला।
Very good. Okay. Okay. Anybody remembers the homework? Okay. This week we have been talking about teachers, parents, father, mother, teachers. Okay. So what is your conclusions on that about okay? What one thing you will do now after learning, talking about it all week? Okay. Who wants to start? Keval, I gave you the homework, right? On Monday or Tuesday? Okay, go ahead. Monday, yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Keval.
I learned from my teacher how to draw.
Say that loudly.
I learned from my teacher how to draw.
I can. Somebody?
I will want. Please repeat.
How to draw.
How to draw? Drawing.
Yeah, but that's learning, right? No, no. What's your
You want to learn drawing?
life learning? You want to talk about life learning that your teacher, mama, papa is passing on you that you will never forget in your life. You think about it, okay, Monica?
Don't get too worked up over it.
Oh, go ahead. You know this, Keval? Go ahead.
Don't get too worked up over small things.
I cannot get it.
Don't get too much worked up on small things.
Like what? Small thing like what? Okay, think about it. Anyway, Monica, think about it, okay? Don't look at mama. You think.
Conclusion.
Monica?
हिंदी में क्या इंग्लिश में?
जोर से बोलो पास में आके.
हिंदी में क्या
Hindi or English?
English.
हाँ. I want to tell conclusion about what we have learned. Yeah.
You can think about papa, you can talk about mama, you can talk about any teacher, okay? One thing. Okay?
Yeah. Papa, I learned that to not be anger in small things and getting irritated by my sisters. We should listen of them also. And in Mama, I learned that we should be active all the time. If any work has been given, we should be active. And teachers, I learned that we should be calm at every time, not to be anger in silly mistake or getting irritated by our distractions.
Very good, Kushi. Chinay.
My father and mother told just one thing about me because I am not giving respect to my sisters. So I will give respect now also. My teachers also tell that respect your sisters, father, mother, guardian, everyone. So I choose respect.
Okay, Treya.
I learned from my teacher that I should keep practicing in every subject and don't give up. And from my mother, I learned that don't get angry in small things and work it out by ourselves. And from my father, I learned how to manage circumstances.
Tirth. Tirth. You don't know? Okay. Kuchi. Ahmedabad. You can speak. If you don't you can speak in Hindi, okay?
Okay. जय सच्चिदानंद. मेरे टीचर ने मुझे ये सिखाया है कि मेहनत करके ही पढ़ना चाहिए, एग्जाम में कभी चोरी भी नहीं करनी चाहिए. और मम्मी ने ये सिखाया है कि छोटी छोटी बात में कभी गुस्सा नहीं करना चाहिए। और पापा ने ये सिखाया कि कभी हम हमारे से भूल हो जाती है तो उसको हमें मम्मी पापा से बात करनी चाहिए, उसको छुपाना नहीं चाहिए।
Okay. पुनः
हाँ, जय सच्चिदानंद। I learned from my teachers that when you are doing study, you should focus on doing study, not about anything else. I learned from my mom that you should do your sadhans regularly without missing it. And I learned from my father that brother and sister, you should not fight with each other and do not irritate.
Tushal.
Yes, Sachidanand, my father told that we should give respect to our elders, like my mother, teacher, and older brother. And my mother told that we should, if we are doing something, like if we are studying or doing homework, so we should focus on that only, not other thing. And my teacher told that if we have not done a homework, or we should, ma'am has said to learn this chapter, we have not done, so we should not hide it, we have to tell to our teacher.
Vipaksiba.
Jai Sachidanand. From teacher, I had learned the discipline and the studies, that how to do study. I had learned from mom that we have to always keep our nature kindly, peacefully, cheerful, and funny. And we have to respect. My mom only learned that we have to respect to everyone. Don't say lie. Always say the truth. From my father, I had learned that we have to don't steal anything. We have to always help to others, and we have to don't think about others that have its nature. We have to only help it. We have to
Darsal.
don't think that he will help us or not.
Okay. Darsal, thank you. Darsal.
Jai Satchidanand. My teacher told me that don't react on any, means if you get disturbed, just tell me, and if you get disturbed. And my father and mother told that don't give back answer to anyone.
Okay. Navneet Didi.
Jai Sachidanand, I learned from my Mati to study more sincerely and actively.
Okay. Okay. Deepakaranji.
Very good. It was a very good observation, and you have learned very well. Now, I believe that if you just keep it up with whatever lessons you have learned and got from your teacher, dad, and mom, I believe you will not have any problem in life. Again, I will say that obedience is a very important aspect, even in the worldly matters and at the same time in the spiritual matter. If you are obedient to your parents, if you are obedient to your teacher, you're obedient to your elders, you're obedient to Dada, you will never have any problem. What it means, what you have learned from them, you will stick on it. That means you will never break the boundary of what you are taught, or what you have learned, or what you got from your parents and teachers. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Shailesh Dada.
Jai Sachidanand. So all of you are doing, all my young friends, you are doing good. Keep it up and have your visions and horizons widened. Keep it widening. So not only we want to achieve best in both relative as well as real, but in relative also it would be a holistic growth or holistic development along with the our progress in real. So my hearty wishes and prayers to Dada Bhagwan for all of you to have best of all.
Okay, okay. There's a special homework. Mr. Hamilton, Dr. Hamilton, whatever you want to call. Did anybody read the write-up we had sent? Oh.
That's okay, yes.
Yeah, that's all. Only Monica, China, you guys didn't read it?
Yeah, we
Okay, okay, Darsal. You read it. What do you think about it? What you learned from there?
I learned that whenever anyone says something or asks something, so sometimes I say no, that I don't like this, or so in that method I learned that we should say yes because they means मतलब उनको दुख लगता है इसलिए.
Okay. What is the how about the Mr. Hamilton or Dr. Hamilton? What do you think about him? Okay, Monica, what do you think of Kushi? What do you think about that person? Why are we talking about that person?
Yeah, he is a really great surgeon of the world without even learning anything, without even, doesn't know even writing, even though he achieved a great success in his life by not only respecting the job, he also did rather than work also with that without hesitating. So this success has been came for him.
Okay, anybody else? So does that mean that Shailesh Dada, one of the kids can stay with you and be like him and become a great surgeon? Shailesh, now this is just a rhetorical question, but now please talk about it because it's your specialty, and this great person become a doctor without any studies or knowledge. Go ahead.
It's a story of an unbelievable achievement, I would say, that a person basically not having any background of medicine, not even knowing how to read or write, but the biggest quality which which took him to these heights is yes means accept the work or the opportunity which comes your way. His mind or intellect never said, no, this is not my job, but he accepted. And not only he accepted, but he was very sincere and steadfast or very persistent and perseverance with the job. And the inside God, which is the abode of infinite knowing power, abode of infinite seeing power, abode of infinite energy. And no sooner he applied himself to the work or job, he started gaining the insights, knowledge, skills, which even not the formal training would be able to impart. So in the course of events, he just went on climbing the stairs or ladder of the knowledge and skills, so much so that was appointed as an assistant, and then he was appointed as a teacher for the junior surgeons. And the very persistence and sincerity of the work, dedication, I would say, opened out all the inner doors of the knowledge, skills, and abilities, so much so that he was awarded the honorary degree of the surgeon by the university or by his greatest surgeons, colleagues, I would say. So it's really an eye-opener example, I would say, where a person can achieve anything and everything under the sky. Nothing is impossible if your attitudes are right. If your attitudes are, okay, yes, I would do it. I can do it. I would do it in a best possible way with all the sincerity, with all the abilities, whichever I have. Then this is really a marvelous example. And it teaches us many, many lessons of the life. I would say not a single lesson, but it teaches us many, many lessons of the life, right from not only accepting the opportunity or the circumstances and making best out of it. We seek that whether the circumstance or situation is good for me, he made the situation best for him. Then it's an example of sincerity, it's an example of dedication, it's an example of persistence and perseverance. It's off.
Okay, so you children are right in right now. You are a very, very interesting opportunity that no other children are getting it. Anyone can tell me what that opportunity you are getting? Monica knows. Who else knows? That's only Monica? Huh? Okay, Shreya knows. Okay, who else? Think. You're put in a very interesting situation. Very good opportunity. Nobody else children are getting it. And you're getting it every day. Okay, Monica Didi, what do you think?
Thank you. We are getting opportunity to come in satsang that no children are getting.
Yes, Shreya,
Dada's Gyan.
Dada's Jan, Keval,
Satsang.
Satsang. Okay, so it's a right answer. So now, how are we going to use this opportunity? See, Mr. Hamilton uses that opportunity to become a great, great surgeon without any knowledge or learning. So how are you going to take care of
Formal learning.
formal learning? Thank you. Practical learning, he got plenty. Yeah.
Yeah. He had a lot of learning otherwise,
But
but
these
without
children,
formal training.
yeah, the children are getting a lot of practical knowledge of Dada Bhagwan. Okay, so
Hello.
hello,
Mm.
Deepakant, you want to say something?
No, he's talking to somebody.
Oh, okay. So how are we going to take opportunity? Like
Okay, one minute. I'll just take 1 minute.
okay.
What you learn practically is ultimate, and this is what we have known from the story of Hamilton, that he got that opportunity to be with the doctor for several years, and he saw, as you see, so you learn. That's the way you learn, and that's how he has learned, and he became perfect in that. JSS.
Okay, so knowing his background, knowing his perseverance, knowing his eagerness, knowing yes. So how are you going to take opportunity of satsang? What do you think you want to be really, really, no matter what? Right, Shreya? No matter what. Anybody? Monica?
Yeah, my weaknesses in Kalam.
It's what?
My weakness by removing.
No. What opportunity you going to do? Okay, you're going to try to, okay. You're saying you want to improve your weaknesses. Okay, that's an opportunity. Anybody else? But how would you do it? Like he said yes. Okay, he stood there for 8-10 hours. He observed everything. So what are you going to do? I know you want to take the weak. His inner thinking was to learn. But what about you? What are you going to do? One thing that will make you learn Dada's Gnan.
I want to be in Lagutam with everybody, not in Gurutam.
Okay, anybody else? Darshana?
I want I want to improve my bad behavior with everyone.
You want to increase what?
I want to improve my bad behavior with everyone.
Okay, anybody else? Kushi?
I will say yes to my mommy when she's telling all the works, and I will observe what she is doing, and I will get the opportunity to do that work by myself when mommy is not here.
Okay, so you want to become mummy, like mommy, okay? Anybody else? Itaksiba?
Yes, children, I want to improve in my studies and maths. And like Kushi Didi, I have to also say to mom and all work that she told me. And I have to do that all work because sometimes I say no to mom that I will not do.
No, we are talking about satsang. How are you going to take advantage of the satsang you are getting every day? How did Dada Bhagwan become Dada Bhagwan? Anybody knows?
Dada Bhagwan was doing now Kalma from that they have become Dada
Yeah,
Bhagwan.
okay. See, you have to catch on something like that. That will improve. Dada becomes
From
Darsal.
Dada Bhagwan became as he was doing all the satsadhan and not doing मतलब क्रोध किसी के ऊपर नहीं करते थे.
Yeah, right. So, you learn from there that if you just stick to one or two things, you can become Dada Bhagwan. You can do anything in the world. Okay? Any one thing you want to add, Shaileshanandji?
Yeah, so the message is yes, as far as satsang is concerned, you all told few things. But the point is, wherever you go, there are many great personalities in different fields. And if you have the opportunity, see, the satsang is not only uh, uh, good things or something, but it is a vision and science, I would say art and science of life. See, this very lesson which we are discussing right now, that by just looking at the things, by sincerely, dedicatedly applying himself, he just learned everything and reached this height. So if we apply ourselves wherever we are around us, there are many great personalities, or different people have different abilities of different fields. If I share one small story in line of this, I was at Arvind Eye Hospital for observership of 2 weeks. And at Arvind Eye Hospital, I observed that their nursing staff, see, the nursing staff, they just take the untrained girls, then they train them in their own hospital setup, and then they put in the operation theater duties. And after few years, those nursing staffs would teach or would moderate or would supervise or would guide the other surgeons who are operating, that no sir, now please stop here, it would end up into complication. So working sincerely and observing different surgeons and assisting different surgeons, the nursing staff also was achieving such an abilities that they could claim that their per human hour production is greatest in the world, and those nurses were guiding us, the new surgeons, just like Hamilton. So whichever field or whichever opportunity, or whichever, wherever you happen to come in contact with any great person, if suppose if you are in contact with Kaviraj, and if you apply yourself, you would develop that art or that ability. Similarly, in different fields, you would find different people. And life is an holistic or overall development, relative as well as real. So the lesson is apply yourself, look, understand the importance of that opportunity to be with somebody who has some achievement or who has some extra skills over other, and that would fetch you those skills, abilities, and achievements. That's how I look at the things. When I was younger, maybe 5th or 6th standard, studying at Umargaon. In my spare time, I used to go and sit in a doctor's clinic as just an observer and maybe sometimes helping here and there. But my inner was telling me that if I keep in touch with that doctor, keep on observing, that motivated me to become doctor in the future, or that helped me to become a doctor in the future, something like that.
Okay, Deepakanji?
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. There is a word called hands-on experience.
Yes.
That is practical learning.
And even before hands-on, if you even get the opportunity to be with the person, to observe, to be with that, in that field, also you learn.
Yeah. So it is said that every theory in the world, whatever we see, was developed from practical. So if you have that opportunity to learn and put anything into practice, what Dada used to say, don't be a bookworm. Have you heard of this thing? Do you know a bookworm? Have you heard of this? No? Google sometime. Now you guys all have mobile phones with you. So Google and find out what does bookworm mean. Dada had told one Mahatma's son, being bookworm and getting degrees will not help, but you'll have to live and learn practically dealing with people. So what it means, whenever you get chance to live with people, it is always better. You learn more, you learn and you become perfect in that. That is your best learning ground. And of course, as you see from others, you will learn very easily, quickly and better, and that's how you become perfect also. Jai Sachidanand.
Okay, that's okay, very good. So this, I think this was a very good week we spent on teachers. Okay, so we will see you next week. I mean tomorrow. Okay, Jai Sachidanand.
Just a minute before we go further, Shaileshanandji, we will do a small prayer. આપણા મીનુબેન છે ને મીનુબેન એ જયમેશાનંદજી ના ભત્રીજી એટલે એમના મધર છે ને દક્ષાબેન એ હોસ્પિટલાઇઝ થયા છે તો તમે પ્રાર્થના કરાવો.
દક્ષાબેન ને?
હા, દક્ષાબેન અમદાવાદમાં હોસ્પિટલાઇઝ થયા છે. Just 2 minutes, રણીબેન.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
हे श्री सिमंदर स्वामी प्रभु.
हे श्री सिमंदर स्वामी प्रभु.
हे श्री दादा भगवान वितराग परमात्मा.
हे श्री दादा भगवान वितराग परमात्मा.
हे सर्वे वितराग शासन देव देवियो.
हे सर्वे वितराग शासन देव देवियो.
हे सर्वे निष्पक्षपाती शासन देव देवियो.
हे सर्वे निष्पक्षपाती शासन देव देवियो.
महात्मा दक्षाबेन ना.
महात्मा दक्षाबेन ना.
शुद्धात्मा भगवान ने.
शुद्धात्मा भगवान ने.
नमस्कार करीने.
नमस्कार करीने.
અમે સૌ પ્રાર્થના કરીએ છીએ.
અમે સૌ
પ્રાર્થના કરીએ છીએ.
પ્રાર્થના કરીએ છીએ કે
આ દક્ષાબેનને.
દક્ષાબેનને
જે અશાતા વેદનીયનો ઉદય આવ્યો છે.
જે અશાતા વેદનીયનો ઉદય આવ્યો છે
એમાં એમની ઉપર.
એમાં એમની ઉપર
આપ એવી કૃપા આશીષો વરસાવજો.
આપ એવી કૃપા આશીષો વરસાવજો
કે જેથી કરીને. સત્વરે અશાતા વેદનીયના ઉદયો.
અશાતા વેદનીયના ઉદયો
પૂરા થઈ જાય. અને તે દરમિયાન. એમને અંદર શુદ્ધાત્મા પદની. सुंदर स्थिरता वर्ते
સુંદર સ્થિરતા વર્તે
એમને અવ્યાબાદ સ્વરૂપનો
એમને અવ્યાબાદ સ્વરૂપનો
સુંદર અનુભવ વર્તે.
સુંદર અનુભવ વર્તે.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ.
જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ. જય સચ્ચિદાનંદ, Dr. Okay.
Okay, Jai Sachidan. Okay, Mahatma, have anybody has questions? We want to talk about continuing with yesterday's theme on the pad. I met Dada Bhagwan. કયું પદ હતું દીપકાનજી? So how that has changed my life. Okay, some Mahatmas did talk about yesterday. So, and then of course we will ask both Tapta Putras, but in the meantime, any Mahatmas, we have Vaishali Ben, we have Salla Ben, we have Tripta Ben, we have we have Dilip Bhai. Anybody? Dilip Bhai, Metta. No?
Dr. Lalita ji is also there, I think.
She spoke yesterday. Yeah. I'm sure she'll speak. She did contribute yesterday. Oh, Tripta Ben is here. Okay. Teacher, first we take the teacher. Tripta Ben. I met Dada. How did it change your life?
Oh my God, I don't have words to say how Dada has changed my life. My whole life has changed. And I'm so thankful to Rajni Bai, to you, and especially to Taruben, you know, how my life has changed. And since I started going to doing Satsang, and then going for all the Guru Purnima and everything. And now with Zoom, having Satsang every day. And even if I'm not able to attend, you know, the recordings and the hard work that Apta Putras and all of you have put it, I have no words to thank you. I'm glad, you know, I just put it on, you know, the Satsang is coming, and I was not prepared for this. But I don't need any preparation.
You're a teacher,
I don't need
so
it.
give me some specifics.
That's what I'm saying.
Give us some specifics. That's why
Okay.
we have to put you on spot.
Okay. Yes, no, I am going to do that. But first I was going to, you know, I am so overwhelmed. Okay, the specifics are this, you know, that now that I have, because of satsangs, I do not want to forget even for one moment that main Shuddhatma, that I am the pure soul. Earlier, you know, everything was with body and tripta. Now, you know, my only pratna to Dada Bhagwan every day is I should not forget that I am the pure soul. And or as soon as it comes, I have to stop and say, no. And once I know that I am the pure soul and everybody around me is a pure soul. And that I do not want to forget. And that has what has really helped me. Okay. And that, and especially my relationship with my husband. I will tell you that because he and I are the only ones in the house. The children are gone. They are settled. And whatever happens between us, you know, ups and downs come, but he says something and I say something, and immediately, you know, I say he's the pure soul, Vyavasthit Shakti, and all the 9 Agyas, you know, come right in front of us. And I do pratikraman every moment. Even a wrong thought comes to me, I am doing pratikraman, means, and watching the little children. And I say, you know, I always watch the children's program, even on recordings, because these little children are so lucky that we are getting this satsang at this age. Okay. And these children are getting at such young age. And I pray to Dada. My prayers every day is to my children, ki inko bhi satsang mile. hey, Dada Bhagwan. And the good thing is, both my sons, Ajay was actually in the Gyan Vidhi. Kannu Dada had come to my house for Gyan Vidhi. Karuben and Rajni Bai's house, he was visiting, and we had Gyan Vidhi in my house. And my younger son got the Gyan right when with Kannu Bai at my house. So I know he got the Gyan. And then Amit, my older son, came at Taruben's house. Kannu Bai did the vidhi for him. He told me, Tripta, maine vidhi kar diya hai. So I know, in their mind also, Gyan is going to work someday. And I pray, that my daughter-in-laws and their children also come in this. And every opportunity I get, I try to encourage them and tell them that you are the pure soul, you're not this body. If anything happens to them, it is, I tell them, because they do have in English. Deepak Bhai had come long time ago to Pittsburgh, and he used to do satsang with them in the basement in Prakash Bhai's house. With who was the lady in
Vibhuti Ben.
Vibhuti Ben. In their house, we used to do satsang, and Deepak Bhai taught both of them also, and they have that ingredient also. So how Dada Bhagwan has changed my total life. It is, and that has given me so much happiness, that I am the pure soul. I am nothing else but a pure soul. Everybody is a pure soul. Whatever happens is vyavasthit, looking the 9 agyas. So I don't know what else to say, because it is, I just cannot go back. And I'm so thankful to all of you. That's all I can say. I hope I want to give other people a chance also.
Very good. Very good, Tripta.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, do you want to have any comments on that, Shaileshanandji? Want to talk with Tripta?
It's a great journey going on, and with Dada's grace, and it's heading towards the full moon, I would say. Purnahuti ki taraf aage badhe. Or along with that, Dada has inculcated in every one of us that take others with you, or wishing and praying for the welfare of others also. So a great going. The science is at work. The Vitrag, Vigyan, the Dada's science, it is at work, it works. It works wonders.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you won't believe, there is a lot of time difference between Pittsburgh and USA and India. And the night I decide, 5:30 baje subah satsang hai, Hindi satsang, I have to wake up. I will get up. Vyavasthit Shakti makes me wake up once I put that in it. That so I have to listen to satsang. It is just amazing. Dada's Gyan, Dada is always there with us, tears come in my eyes when I think about him.
Yes.
And I thank him so much, that it is, without Dada, how could we have done this? It has become such a blissful life. These are not tears of sorrow. These are tears of joy.
Yeah, everybody realizes that. Okay.
Thank you.
Very good.